Hi, hello. Welcome back to my channel, Govind English Teacher. Today I have come before you with a wonderful topic. The topic is how can I lead a successful life? So the topic is related to philosophy and it tells everything about life. So everybody wants to lead a happy life or successful life, a contented life, but nobody knows what are the factors to lead a successful life. Now, and I have taken the word successful. In the successful, there are 10 letters are there. So I have framed every letter is a word that all the 10 words related to like a 10 commandments. So if you understand these 10 commandments, you can lead a happy and successful life. So first of all, let me say, because life is not always a bed of roses. Okay, now I just say successful, and here the first letter S stands for self-satisfaction, and the second U stands for update yourself, C stands for choose the right path, and again C stands for connect with the people, and if or emotional balance, S for self-actualization, S for social relations, and F for freedom from known and failure management, U for unconditional love, and last letter L for liberate yourself from the earthly things. And I think, according to my view, these are the 10 commandments which are very, very relevant to our life. And now, let me say, the first letter is self satisfaction. So, we have to self satisfy what we have, and if you don't satisfy what you have, what will happen? That will make our life a disturbance and disaster and a dismantle. So that's the reason we must be satisfied what we have at the moment. Don't try to run after the money or earthly things like other people. What will happen in return? You will have to face many failures, many problems. So we should not make life like disaster. So that's reason, and we should be satisfied what we have. The second letter, and you for update yourself. So because the world has been changing very fast, because the change is inevitable and the change is inevitable. So according to the change, we have to change ourselves. If you don't like to change yourself, what will happen? You will be outdated. So for that only, to lead a happy life, you must be update yourself, update your knowledge, update your abilities, capacities, capabilities, everything. Without updating, and nothing will happen. So you can't lead a successful life. So update yourself. Even Socrates also, in his last days, he updated himself like learning a new item. That is a different topic. It will take a long time to explain other things. Okay, so even the great personalities of the world also, they learn something before going to live the last breath. So we have to update ourselves, because the universe is our university, because learning is unbroken community. It is a lifelong process, because life teaches always a new lessons. So one should be updated to face the challenges in his future. So that's an update ourselves, and see for choose the right path, because people are divided, deviated, and in the name of religious, in the name of caste and creed, everything. So whatever the path you select your life to lead your life, you must be very consciousness. But whatever is take the what we call a path, and you should be have the clear-cut idea, so that you can lead a happy life, and don't try to compare, because when you're selecting a path, what will happen? Generally, you want to compare with others. Where there is a comparison, where there is a division, so what will happen? There is a distraction, there is a disturbance. So why the reason the world has been broken by narrow domestic wars? That's the reason we should never compare with others. We should never what we call divide and deviate with others, and we should be take whatever the path. We have to think and have to choose the right path, and don't compare. So when there is a comparison, there is a conflict. Where there is a comparison, there is a conflict. So without conflict to lead your life, so you shouldn't compare with others. So that's reason you have to choose the right path to lead your life. It may be religiously or whatever it may be. Then connect with good people. And if you tell about yourself, If you tell about your friend, I'll tell about yourself. That means, so indirectly, our life depends upon our friends, our followers, our persons who are related to us. So that's reason, and we should maintain a good rapport with our near and dear, because man is basically social animal. We can't lead our life without the help of others. So in social context, we have to maintain a good rapport with the people so that we can lead a successful life, because we need help from the others. So that's reason we should connect with the good people, and if for emotional balance. So man is basically emotional animal, if you say psychologically. So you cannot what we call curb his passions. You cannot rein his emotions. So we have to rein, we have to curb our passions so that we can lead happy life. For example, if you want to 100% happiness, to lead 100% happiness, we will have to face 100% sadness or worrying. So if you want to lead 50% happy, you shall have to face 50% worry or sadness. And if you want to 1% happiness, you shall have to face 1% of the sadness or worrying. So if you don't like to be happy, and you don't have to face any problems in your life. So the more you want the happy, the more the problems you'll have to face. You have to ready to accept. Here acceptance is because many people, they don't like to accept when they are facing some problems. So I have to ready to accept whatever that happen in our life. So that is very important. For that only, emotional balance is very important for everyone. And if you lose your emotional balance, what will happen? There is no other way. You want to commit your suicide. That's reason. So many people, lack of emotional balance, they are going to come, because suicide is a permanent solution for a temporary problem. That's reason. So emotionally, you should be very balanced way, so that leads a successful life. Then, as for self-actualization, according to Maslow, educational philosopher, and what he says, psychologist, what he says. So after the physical and the love and affection, after the last stage is self-actualization. Everybody wants some self-actualization. So for that only, so after the fulfilling of your life, then you need very, very important. So self-actualization is very important for you. And then, yes, for social relations. So because I told so man is basically social animal, and without the help of other people, he can't survive in the society. And if you want to lead a sustainable, if you want to lead a successful and satisfied life, and you need a good social relations. So when your relations are good, and your life will be very good. So for that reason, you must maintain a good social relations for a successful life, and for free from known. Many people, they fear to die because of known, because of something is there now. If you if you don't know anything, no, there is no problem. If you know something, that known makes you fear. So first of all, you have to freedom from known, because many people knowing of that known, so they are fear to death in that season, and you must be freedom from known. This is the main problem why people are just facing many problems because of that also. And if you, because life, as I told you, life is not always bed of roses. So sometimes it's have to face the failures. So when you're happy to face failure, and don't disturb yourself, and so a real successful person always try to, and failure management is very, very important. If you don't know how to manage your failures, so you will never lead a successful life, because the failure management is very important to be a successful life, to lead a successful life. And you for unconditional love, because all the human relations are different of financially related, so what economics says that, so, and all the relations are different of financial. So where there is a financial relation, there is a distraction, there is a disturbance. So when you have the unconditional love, and just have to give, don't you shouldn't want to then return. So when you have unconditional love, there is no any what we call selfishness. So when you don't have selfishness, when you have unconditional love, and there is no any suffering and sorrow. So this is also one of the reasons for to live a happy, successful life. And last but not least, that is liberate yourself from the earthly things. Because man has been running after the money. Because man, for centuries, man has been running after money for to lead a happy life. But actually money doesn't give all the things, you know. So when you're running after money or for a position or a possession, whatever you want, those two things, the position and possession, that is the main the problem of the entire human world. So that season you should be very careful and have to liberate yourself from your earthly things. Because man born free, but everywhere chains, in the name of financial, in the name of sociologically, philosophically, religiously, and in many ways man has been related to other people. That's reason. So one should be liberate oneself from the earthly things. Whenever you detach from the things, automatically that the happiness, the contented life, that's the successful life will come. And so that because we are human souls, we came on the earth is a guest house. Just we come and stay some time and we'll leave the place. It's not our right, it's not our own place, it's not our motherland. So that we are here like a guest, the earth is like a guest house. And try to live happy life, and let other people live happy life. And if you want to lead a happy or successful life, you shall have to follow these 10 commandments in your life, so that the successful life easily you will achieve. So that's reason. And these are things. And because thank you for this great just watching this. And thank you one and all. And if you like, please subscribe and share. Thank you for watching. Thank you, sir.